exactly what you want to see. Let's run this puppy in. Score a touchdown and tie this game. Life, run for your life, touchdown on one play. Worked on this in practice. Touchdown. It's up to Kelvin Benjamin. This is all you, buddy. Kelvin Benjamin for a touchdown. Oh, he toasted his man. Holmes toasted his man. Spin move. Oh! Oh! What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here in the What a Juice channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Chicago Cougars Relocation franchise in Madden 22. That is right. We continue on here as we are getting ever so close to the playoffs. We have this episode and next episode, and then we are into the playoffs, our first ever playoffs as a Chicago Cougars organization, because this is obviously our inaugural season, and we have been playing out of this world, losing only one game this season to the Jacksonville Jaguars, and then coming on later in the season and avenging that loss. Last episode, we had a wild one against the Kansas City Chiefs, but we ended up coming out on top. We are now 14-1 on the year, and we are absolutely dominating the rest of these teams. We have the Raiders and the Chargers coming up in the next episode. After that, the Chargers, and now in this episode, the Raiders. But that is not the important thing. The important thing to mention here is that this season will be on All-Pro. We are currently on All-Pro difficulty right now, and I know All-Pro difficulty is very easy. That's why we are currently 14-1 on the year. But win the Super Bowl, lose the Super Bowl, lose in the playoffs, whatever happens this season will be on All-Pro difficulty. I've mentioned this in every video for a while. That's going to be on All-Pro difficulty. Then the next season we will start on All Madden. Now maybe I'll have a different outcome. Or maybe I'm just that good and we'll still be the same record even though it's on All Madden difficulty. But it will be on All Madden as we start the next season. This one we will finish out the year on All Pro. So hopefully you guys do enjoy. If you do, hit that like button, hit that notification bell, and the subscription button as well. Join the exclusive Juice Club. I'm just kidding. Everybody's welcome in the Juice Club. Join it by hitting that subscribe button, and let's get into this video. So as mentioned, we have 2 games left to go in the season. The Raiders this week and the Chargers next week. We have to do a little bit of weekly strategies here, and they have a very good running back in Josh Jacobs, which I'm assuming is what they're going to be strongest in. So we're going to defend the inside run for this game against the good old boys, the Raiders. And then we are going to do throw it short. I like to do the throw it short, and we're going to keep training. That might be Sean Wade up to a 70 overall. That would be big if Sean Wade could get up to a 70. Any injuries in week 17 in practice? None on the defense. Any on the offense? Zach Cunningham is back for this game. He was out last week with an ACL sprain, but he is back. No injuries this week, which is awesome. We do have some players ready to negotiate. So who are they? They are Justin McCray and Froholt. I am going to withdraw offers on both of these guys because I don't need either of them. They are just wasting space here. Cam Newton, I am interested in bringing back, but just not for $10 million or close to $11 million it probably would be. So I'm not interested in that. Scouting college players, we need to scout a couple of receivers because we haven't really looked at receiver that much, and we don't necessarily need to scout receivers because we have a ton of receivers already, and this wide receiver class is buns. Absolute buns. That's crazy how bad that is. Tight ends are kind of cheeks as well. We do need some defensive guys like tackles and linebackers, so our tackles are getting scouted. That's a decent tackle right there. Linebackers, we've gotten a lot of guys scouted already, so I'm feeling pretty confident that we know kind of what we're doing at linebacker. It's not that great of a linebacker class. I've got 3 guys here starred. I've also got Nate Roth starred, Caleb Sherman starred, but there's 2 guys. I mentioned this in a previous video. There's 2 guys that we are on high alert to draft. I got to find them here. It is a corner and a wide receiver. I just have to make sure that I find them. Here they are, Matt Peterson and Jeff Sewell. Both of these guys are our number 1 and number 2 priorities to get because I feel like they are going to be absolute studs. Look at this guy's spec catch and catching. He's 6'5", 231. He seems to be pretty good. He's only a late first rounder. I think he's going to be pretty solid. Also, with Jeff Sewell is a late first rounder. 6'4", 192 at corner. That's going to be studly. So I'm going to go with both of these guys. Probably Jeff Sewell in the 2nd round with one of our 2nd round picks. Peterson probably in the 4th round. I'd have to go, I guess, because we don't have a 3rd round pick. So both these guys are going to be on our squad for next season. Who we take with that first overall or that 1st round pick, I don't know. Maybe it's an offensive lineman. Maybe it's Demario Wilbon. I do like Demario Wilbon. He looks pretty good. Russ Telfair, not the greatest. Chris Chamberlain, I pronounced that wrong. Could be Jarek Jordan. He looks pretty decent. It also could be, probably not a quarterback. Landon Guy looks decent. Chuck Beck is okay. He's got good stats. Jacoby Sherman could be an option for us to add to that pass rushing. We're definitely taking a corner, maybe 2. I mean, we're obviously taking Sewell, but do we take somebody else? Oops, I just took him off the board. That is my bad. I hate hitting triangle to take him off the board. That always makes me mad. So we'll put him back on the board. We will go to all positions. I kind of want to move him up the board a little bit so that he is within reach, and I'll move Peterson up there just so we don't forget about him. I don't want to forget about these guys because they are very important to us. I'm very excited about them. I don't know how good they're going to be, but they look studly. I mean, 6'5", 231 at wide receiver, that's Calvin Johnson size. That is Megatron size, and with spec catching at A and catching it, that could be a stud. He could be a real good player for us, so I'm definitely interested in him. As for anything else, I don't think there's really anything else. Playoff picture is unfolding. We are the number 1 seed. The Panthers are the other number 1 seed. Patriots are in the playoffs. Bills are in the playoffs. Patriots must have lost that game to the Bills last week because they are the 6th seed. Chiefs are still the 2 seed even after losing to us. So the Browns are coming on strong, though, against them. We are, I think, guaranteed to be the number 1 seed. I'm pretty sure after losing to the... after the Chiefs lost, yes, we have clinched the number 1 seed. Like I mentioned in the last video at the end of it, we are guaranteed to be the number 1 seed. We have the best record in the entire league. I guess the Panthers could tie us for that if we lose both these games and they win both of their games. But it's more than likely going to be us at 16-1, hopefully, if the Chargers and Raiders don't surprise us. But I think that's everything we need to wrap up for. I guess we can take a quick look at the stats on the season before we jump into this game. Davis Mills, 44 touchdowns, 19 picks. He has got a lot of picks, but it's mostly my fault. A lot of them have been my fault. 1,300 yards for Raheem Mostert, 9 touchdowns. We've got Jerry Jeudy, who's so close to 1,000 yards. He's got to get to 1,000 yards. We got to get him. Make sure that he's got 1,000 yards. Tackling wise, Logan Wilson, 57 tackles. Justin Reed, 52 tackles. Our sack leader is Chase Young with 15. 9.5 for Trent Favors, but you got to think that that would be a little bit higher if he wasn't out for, like, I think he missed a month of the season earlier. And Pat Surtain has 10 interceptions on the year. He is killing the game right now with interceptions. That's got to be some sort of season record. What's the interception record in a season? It is 14, but 12 gets you on the board, or at least, like, has you in shouting distance for the board. So he needs 2 more to even have a chance at a record. Christian McCaffrey, the lead for the MVP. Najee Harris, lead for Offensive Player of the Year. Chase Young, lead for Defensive Player of the Year. Chris James, Rookie of the Year with Juan Jordan closing in behind him. Romeo Goddard, Defensive Rookie of the Year possibly. Baker Mayfield. Davis Mills is right there. He's in 3rd. That would be crazy if we won Best Quarterback. That would be absolutely wild. But with all that being said, we do have some skill points or some staff points to use or spend before we get into this. I think I'm going to keep going down here on this one just so we can get Davis Mills even more XP. So we're going to keep going down there. We might even try and go into the player personnel because I haven't really focused on player personnel. So I think we should try and go down here and we should focus on Mentors Wanted, which gets 5% trade discount on players older than 30. That could be pretty interesting. But the real stuff is down here, like guaranteed trade package for current user draft picks, non-X Factor player user. Non-X Factor user players will be valued 1 dev trait higher. So if we're trading a star player, then he'll be valued as a superstar, and so on and so on. So, or if we're trading a normal development player, he'll be valued as a star player. So that is big. We got to get that, but we have to get some more staff points to be able to go down that tree. Other than that, I think we're finally ready to go and play the Raiders. I hope you guys are excited. I am too. We're inching closer to the end of this season. Smash that like button if you are excited. Subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Let's go play the Raiders.
EA Sports brings you a special edition of the National Football League for this New Year's Day matchup. It's the Raiders and the Cougars, and it's coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Chicago Cougars.
Brandon Gaudin alongside my good friend Charles Davis. And CD, for as much as the defender in you probably hates to hear it, the NFL is a league ruled by offenses, and we've got a couple of good ones about ready to do battle here.
Well, you know me quite well. Maybe one day I can get to be commissioner. I can flip that around a little bit, and we can just talk about defense. But let's face it, we're talking about 2 units that rank in the top 5 in the league. So I think this might be a game where you forget about the field goal. You better finish your drives with touchdowns if you want to keep up with the Joneses on the other sideline.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're kicking off another game in Chicago Cougars relocation underway in Illinois, in Chicago. And obviously we're playing the Las Vegas Raiders. We all know the situation that happened a few weeks back, or I guess depending on when this is uploaded, or when you're watching it, I should say. The situation with John Gruden. We will not, I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to acknowledge anything more than just saying that I hope they don't cut to John Gruden very much in this this gameplay, because we don't really want to associate ourselves with somebody like that. So we're just gonna keep playing as if he doesn't even exist. So I just felt like I should say that right here, and that's the last thing I'll mention about it. So here we go. Derek Carr under center. Nice play to start this game off. And they're gonna hand it to their dominant running back, Josh Jacobs, and they go outside. Maybe we should have game plan the outside run instead of the inside run. Maybe we'll switch that at halftime if we need to. But they do have an electric receiver in Henry Ruggs that we have to watch out for. But Chase Young is gonna be a threat, as he's been all season, bringing down Derek Carr. 16 sacks, ladies and gentlemen. Defensive Player of the Year, MVP. Give all the awards to him. He's a monster, and he's going to get back-to-back. No, he's not. But they are going to get to Josh Jacobs, who's going to get really nothing on that one. And that's going to be a 4th down punt. The defense is playing out of their minds. Out of their minds. They punt it away to J.J. Robinson, who's had a little bit of a struggle at punt returner this year. But it's okay. He's done enough, I guess you could say. Davis Mills, 44 touchdowns, 19 interceptions. We took a look at that before this game. The real thing to talk about is the running backs. Raheem Mostert has absolutely dominated since getting signed in the preseason. I can't believe that we were able to snag such a dominant running back. not even in the offseason, just in preseason football as we were getting ready for the start of their first season here. And he was just sitting there waiting for me, begging me to give him a contract. And we even signed him and gave him an extension, a 3-year extension. I think it was a 3-year extension to the contract that we already gave him. So Raheem Mostert's going to be here. Now, I don't know if he's going to be our number 1 because who knows how Juan Jordan or J.J. Robinson develop. But as of right now, he is a lock at number 1. And Terry McLaurin, speaking of locks at number 1, Terry McLaurin, a monster as a receiver. Nice big catch. He had 1 touchdown in the game last week against the Chiefs. They have Damon Arnett out there still? I thought he got released. A run by Raheem Mostert, stuffed by Leighton Vander Esch. I didn't even realize they signed Leighton Vander Esch. They must have got him in the offseason. 2nd down and 7 for your Chicago Cougars. They've got Max Crosby off the edge. We got to be careful about him. We're going to cut this back inside. Juan Jordan's going to get that first down and a couple extra as he gets to the 25-yard line. Our running game is unbelievable. Our running game is out of this world this season. The linemen have been playing above their skis, for sure. As Raheem Mostert slips that tackle, fights for a couple extra, gets down to the 18. Thought he might have got stuffed there, but he slipped it and was able to get a couple extra. We got to focus on Jerry Jeudy here without making it obvious because we want him to get 1,000 yards receiving, but we don't want to force anything to him and make a bad pass or something. So there's a nice one. A nice little one to get him up a couple of yards here. We're close to the end zone. I'm going to run this with Raheem Mostert, catch him off guard a little bit. Juke move, and he gets blown away by whoever that safety is. That might be, I was going to say it might be Abraham. It is Abram, not Abraham, Abram. Jerry Jeudy, 968 on the year, and Max Crosby's going to get there. Cleveland Farrell is hurt. Their former number 4 overall pick from a couple of years ago. I'm looking at either Jamar Chase or Jerry Jeudy on this one in the middle of the field. It's going to be Jamar Chase. Both of them were open. Both of them were options, but it's going to be Jamar Chase with the catch. Big time touchdown catch. That's number 10 for Jamar Chase. Jerry Jeudy has 12. Jamar Chase has 10. I think Terry McLaurin has 9, maybe 8, somewhere in the high single digits as far as touchdowns go. But we take an early 7-0 lead as the first quarter comes to a close, almost comes to a close. The Raiders offense didn't really stand a chance against our defense. Chase Young made a huge impact already. Our corners stuffed the passing game. And how will Derek Carr respond? Will he be able to get any passing going? They're going to get a huge play as I talk about stuffing the passing game. Kenyon Drake is wide open. Logan Wilson had no shot at covering him. And they get a huge first down, huge play on the first play of the drive. That's not what you want to see. But Chase Young got to the backfield, but there was good blocking there. That's probably going to be a hold. Yeah, it's going to be a hold on the Raiders. Probably left tackle. Oh, left guard Connor Williams. 1st and 19. We will accept that. Chase Young has played like 6 snaps in this game so far and has already made such an impact in this game. He's already got a sack. He's made some pressures. Derek Carr is going to take this under center with Drake behind him. They're going to snap it, fake it to Drake, and it's going to be a half a sack for each of them, Trent Favors and Chase Young, just like they did last week. Wait, what was that? What was that celebration? Did he do like a skeet shooting thing or something? I don't know what he was doing here. What's this celebration, Trent? All right, so you toss it up. You toss that one up, and we can't see the ending. Oh, that's annoying. What's he do here, though? That's kind of funny. Oh, man. I like the celebration. I kind of wish that they would give just Trent Favors a sack. He always gets cheated out of a sack because Chase Young's so good. He's so dominant that he can never get a full sack. It's usually Chase Young in there too to get a share part of that sack. They're gonna do a pitch to Kenyon Drake. I don't know why they would do that. That's gonna lose them a yard, I think, right? Oh, they got 1 yard on that. 3rd and 27. Our defense has been suffocating in the first 2 drives of this game, and it's not stopping here as Derek Carr somehow gets that away as Trent Favors barrels down on him, and that's going to be another punt. The defense is looking good, boys. The defense is looking real good as J.J. Robinson is actually going to get a chance to get a decent return on that. I say decent. That's probably about as good as he's ever gotten in this season so far. You know what? Let's take a shot. Jerry Jeudy's got one-on-one coverage. They might not be covering him. There's no deep safety help. It's one-on-one. We're taking this shot with Jerry Jeudy. He's proven to be a beast. He's going to keep being a beast. Jerry Jeudy. That's 1,000 yards. Our first ever 1,000-yard receiver as Chicago Cougars franchise. Davis Mills with a chef's kiss, perfect pass, and Jerry Jeudy just goes up and says, "Ah, that's my ball. Sorry about that, Damon Arnett, but that's my ball. You got mossed." What a throw, what a catch. We're looking pretty good to score another touchdown here. I'm going to dump this off to Jerry Jeudy again. He's going to keep adding to that 1,000-yard season he's got. I'm so happy that we traded for this man because he has been a stud for us. We're going to give this to Juan Jordan here and see what we can do. Give it to him. What a block! And he's going to power his way through and score the touchdown. But Jamar Chase does pick up some sort of injury on the blocks. But Juan Jordan, the strength that he possesses is unmatched by anyone on this Raiders team. Nobody could tackle him, and he runs his way into the end zone. Muscle cramps for Jamar Chase. I'm going to sub in Anthony Miller just because we're on defense now, so it doesn't matter. But Jamar Chase should be back by the next time we get the ball, unless we get the ball like on this play or something. That's going to be not returned. So the Raiders are in a hole, 14-0 as we start the second quarter. Not start the second quarter, but as we get closer to halftime and we get further into the second quarter here. Derek Carr needs to make something happen. This offense has been stale. They've been stale in this game so far. They've had the one big play to Kenyon Drake, and it wasn't even that big of a play in the overarching picture. So Derek Carr in this offense needs to get moving. I don't see that happening, though. The way that Chase Young has been rushing the passer so far this season, and the way that Trent Favors has, as my controller needs to be charged, I don't know if they can keep up with us. So let me just plug that in, plug this bad boy in, and now we're ready to go. As that's gonna be Justin Reed was close. He was close to knocking that away, just couldn't get positioning around him to get his hand in there and deflect that away. But good catch by the receiver. Derek Carr starting to move the ball. They're going to hand this off to Drake. Did Josh Jacobs get injured or something? Why are they running Drake so much? I'm not sure if Jacobs got hurt on one of those carries because he started this game, so he's still not in there. He might have picked up an injury or something that I didn't really even recognize. Or maybe he's got hit by the fatigue bug. I know the fatigue bug's still a thing, so. And that's going to be Kevin Pierre Lewis, along with, who is that in the Roby? Stuffing Kenyon Drake. Oh, he does a salute. Oh, wait. We gotta check that salute. Kevin Pierre Lewis showing some swagger on that salute. Oh, look at that. Kevin Pierre Lewis. That's why we signed this man, because he's got the swagger. He's got some swagger in him. Look at that. Nice job, Kevin. Nice job, Kevin. Why can't I lock on to Pierre Lewis? There we go. Now we're locked on Kevin. Yes. Yes. Stuffing him. You deserve that one. You stuffed him. You stuffed him, baby. 3rd and 1. Blitzing the linebackers here. They're probably running it. And Logan Wilson's in there to stop it. Logan Wilson, a pickup late in the season. He's a stud. We're going to stop him on 4th and 2. The 2-minute warning will make them think. Are they going to take this? Will they go for it? They're going to decide to kick the field goal. This has got to be a 50-yarder, 50-plus for the Las Vegas Raiders. They're not Oakland anymore. It's up. It's no good. It was on target, but the distance was off. And the shutout continues. The shutout continues. We're taking a shot. We're going either Brevin Jordan or Jerry Jeudy here. Somebody's going to be open. It's going to be Brevin. The pass is a little bit wild, and it's right back to the Raiders. See, I do this to myself. I screw myself time and time again by taking stupid, unnecessary shots and giving the Raiders another opportunity here. But we could have got that back if Bradley Roby was playing a little bit tighter. Is that Auden Tate they have there? Is he still in the league? I didn't know Auden Tate was still in the league, to be honest with you. Big hit by Cameron Curl. Not as big a hit as I would have liked. But they are running this clock down. Let's see if we can get some pressure with Chase Young or somebody. Pick that, Roby. No, don't get beat. Yes. Marcus May was able to catch him. They're finally going to use the timeout. Are the Raiders going to get points before the half? I sure hope not. I sure hope not. Because that means that my decision to take a shot was the wrong decision. I don't want it to be the wrong decision. As Chase Young, I swatted that away. Chase Young and Favors both had a shot at Derek Carr there. 2nd down and 10, 54 seconds, 2 timeouts for the Raiders. Are you serious? I missed the tackle with Chase Young, and I stopped Trent Favors' movement in the process because I hit him instead of hitting Derek Carr. So he's able to get that away. That's frustrating. Somebody's got to get to him. Stop him, big hit. They're going to have to call a timeout here, or that clock's going to run. 4th and 1, they're going to go for this. This is big time, boys. I'm going to rush Kevin Pierre-Louis, and we're going to see if we can get inside here. Somebody get to Derek Carr. He's going to get there. They're going to have time. That's a fumble. Big time hit by Pat Surtain, and he's going to pick it up as well. Pat Surtain is the best that we have. He is the best that we have, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't get better than Pat Surtain. 14 seconds. Can we get into field goal range? I don't think so, but it might happen as Brevin Jordan tries to get a couple extra yards there. 8 seconds, 3 timeouts, and 2 plays, most likely. We got to go with a pistol formation. Not pistol formation. Pistol formation, and then we'll go with... I don't know. What do we go with? We go with PA crosses. PA crosses is always a big time play. We're going to audible for Brevin Jordan to go deep. And then we're going to take this. We're going to sit in the pocket. I'm going to find Jamar Chase. I'm going to catch that ball, and I'm going to get out of bounds with 1 second. Kaimi Fairbairn is going to get a field goal opportunity. Kaimi Fairbairn will get a field goal opportunity now. That's how you do that. Up and good. 17-0 Cougars lead over the Raiders. And we get the ball too. I think what we're going to do is we're going to keep doing the run inside stuff, but we're going to go with defend the medium pass. We're going to keep doing that because they seem to be taking a little bit deeper shot. 17-0 Raiders lead as we start the half. That's not true. That's not true. They just said that the final 2 quarters of the NFL season are upon us. That's not true. We have 1 more game. So it seems like EA couldn't even be bothered to have Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis record audio for 18-game seasons. So, hey, it is what it is. We know they recycle audio, and now it's even more proven. I'm going to actually audible this out, or not audible this out, hot route this out for Terry. He's one-on-one. If that safety helps out, oh, they did. They did. This is Terry McLaurin, one-on-one all day. He burned his man, and it's a touchdown on 1 play. Terry McLaurin. Scary Terry. That's how you do that. That's how you do that, ladies and gentlemen. Big time play. That's galaxy brain vision from your boy. to notice that press coverage. I got super lucky that the deep safety went to help out the corner that was covering Jamar Chase instead of helping out the corner that was covering Darren McLaurin, because that would have been a lot tougher of a pass to complete if he was double covered. But it worked out in our favor, and we score a big-time touchdown to go up 24-0. And the way this game is going, you guys might not see a lot of this game, the rest of this game. This might be one where we jump straight to the stats here in a little bit, because this could be ugly, ugly, ugly as we get some big pressure. And Pat Surtain, man, this kid is a stud, an absolute stud. I love this kid. He's amazing. He's made big-time play after big-time play this season. He's got the most interceptions on the team. He's an absolute demon. As they get past, is that Tate again? I don't know what his first name is, but it is Auden Tate. I didn't think he was still in the league, to be honest with you. But he's on the Raiders. And he caught another pass as Charles Omenihu tries to get him, but Trent Favors will bring him down. He finally gets his official solo sack. He hasn't had one in a while. Chase Young's always there to share the part of the sack, but Trent Favors is the only man there. Brings Derek Carr down. And if we score on this possession, I'm probably going to cut to the stats, because it'll be a blowout after that. We knew it was probably going to be a blowout because the Raiders really don't stand a chance against us. We have such a high-powered offense and such a dominant defense. And wow, they're playing press coverage again. Okay, that means I'm going to hot route Juan Jordan. This could be something big. This could be something big. It's Terry again. Terry McLaurin. That safety got there at the right time. But we are dominating the Raiders, going up and down the field on them. And Juan Jordan is not going to be denied a touchdown here. We're going to give him another opportunity. Another snap here, and Crosby's going to stuff him at the 2. We got to give him another shot at this. It's got to be Juan Jordan. Who else could it be? At the 1. All right, what do we do here? What do we do here? You know what? I don't think they'll read a Davis Mills option. This could go really, really bad, or this could go really, really good. They're going to read an option, and Mostert's going to get in there. Good vision by Davis Mills, good decision-making. Raheem Mostert's going to get that. The concentration from the man. And that's probably going to do it for this game, boys. You're probably not going to see much more of this game. The starters are probably not going to see much more of this game as we're dominating. I'll see you guys at the stats. Here are the stats now in the game. It was an absolute blowout. The Raiders put up a touchdown and a field goal during the garbage time. We put up actually 2 more touchdowns because I just felt like doing it. Davis Mills didn't play after you guys saw the last highlight. 9 of 10, 247 yards, 2 touchdowns on a pick. Cam Newton, 70 yards and a touchdown. Raheem Mostert, 8 carries, 34 yards and a touchdown. J.J. Robinson got 6 carries, 36 yards and a touchdown. Juan Jordan got a touchdown, and Cam had 2 carries for 40 yards. Terry McLaurin, 3 catches, 133 yards and a touchdown. Jerry Jeudy, 62 yards. Tajay Chamberlain got some playing time, got a touchdown. Jamar Chase and Devontae Smith also got a touchdown, or got some catches too. So good for them. I got some of my rookies in there playing. Sack-wise, Trent Favors, a sack and a half. Chase Young, a sack and a half. Omenihu got a sack. And then Patrick Surtain also got a pick in garbage time. So he's got now 11 interceptions on the year as we win 45-10. And we have 1 game left to go against the Chargers before it's playoff time. All right, so we head into the next episode. Is the final week of the regular season. 15-1 Chicago versus 5-11 Chargers. This is probably going to be another ugly game, ugly blowout game. So I don't know how much of the game I'll show you guys, but I still have to play the game. So we'll find out in the next episode. If you guys did enjoy this one, make sure to smash that like button, notification bell, and the subscription button as well. Join the Juice Club, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.